The World Cup and European Championship are the primary competitive tournaments the England national football team enters. The finals of both tournaments held every 4 years in alternate even-numbered years, excluding the tournament years in which England either did not enter or failed to qualify for the finals. The England national team has nominated the following squads of players to compete in the finals. 1950 World Cup. Progress. Group Round 1. Head coach. Walter Winterbottom. 1954 World Cup. Progress. Quarter-finals. Head coach. Walter Winterbottom. Only 17 of the 22 official squad members actually travelled to Switzerland for the 1954 tournament. 5 players: Ken Armstrong, Allenby Chilton, Johnny Haynes, Harry Hooper and Bedford Jezzard, were put on reserve status and remained at home awaiting a call if the need arose. It did not. 1958 World Cup. Progress. Group Round 1. Head coach. Walter Winterbottom. Some sources state that England took only 20 squad members to the 1958 tournament in Sweden, and their squad lists do not include Alan Hodgkinson or Maurice Setters. Other sources, including FIFA's official World Cup records, list 22 players on the squad and include both Hodgkinson and Setters. The likelihood is that these two players were included on the squad list submitted to FIFA but did not travel to the tournament. 1. 1962 World Cup. Progress. Quarter-finals. Head coach. Walter Winterbottom. Some sources state that only 20 of the 22 squad members traveled to the 1962 tournament in Chile. That Gordon Banks and Derek Kevin were stay-at-home reserves who were never called. 2. 1966 World Cup. Progress. Winners. Manager. Alf Ramsey. 1968 European Championship. Progress. Third place. Head coach. Alf Ramsey. 1970 World Cup. Progress. Quarter-finals. Head coach. Alf Ramsey. 1980 European Championship. Progress. Round 1. Head coach. Ron Greenwood. 1982 World Cup. Progress. Group Round 2. Head coach. Ron Greenwood. Note that this squad is numbered alphabetically by surname, unlike traditional numbering systems. Despite this, the goalkeepers are given their usual England goalkeepers shirts 1, 13 and 22, again alphabetically, and Kevin Keegan is given his favoured 7. 1986 World Cup. Progress. Quarter-finals. Head coach. Bobby Robson. 1988 European Championship. Progress. Round 1. Head coach. Bobby Robson. 1990 World Cup. Progress. 4th place. Head coach. Bobby Robson. * David Seaman was originally selected, but after arriving in Italy, he had to pull out of the squad due to a thumb injury and was replaced by Dave Besant. 1992 European Championship. Progress. Round 1. Head coach. Graham Taylor. 1996 European Championship. Progress. Semi-finals. Head coach. Terry Venables. 1998 World Cup. Progress. Round of 16. Head coach. Glenn Hoddle. 2000 European Championship. Progress. Round 1. Head coach. Kevin Keegan. 2002 World Cup. Progress. Quarter-finals. Head coach. Sven-Göran Eriksson. 2004 European Championship. Progress. Quarter-finals. Head coach. Sven-Göran Eriksson. 2006 World Cup. Progress. Quarter-finals. Head coach. Sven-Göran Eriksson. 2010 World Cup. Progress. Round of 16. Head coach. Fabio Capello. A provisional 30-man England squad for the 2010 World Cup was announced on the 11th of May 2010. This was then reduced to the official 23-man squad, announced on the 1st of June 2010. The 7 players dropped from the provisional squad were Leighton Baines, Darren Bent, Michael Dawson, Tom Huddleston, Adam Johnson, Scott Parker and Theo Walcott. Dawson was subsequently called up after a knee injury to captain Rio Ferdinand. 2012 European Championship. Progress. Quarter-finals. Head coach. Roy Hodgson. Roy Hodgson announced England's 23-man squad on 16 May 2012, along with a 5-man standby list. The England team is the only squad to consist entirely of players from their domestic league. On 25 May, John Ruddy was ruled out with a broken finger. Jack Butland was called up as his replacement. On 28 May, Gareth Barry was ruled out with a groin injury, being replaced by Phil Jagielka. On 31 May, Frank Lampard was ruled out with a thigh injury and was replaced by Jordan Henderson. On 3 June, Gary Cahill was ruled out with a double fracture of his jaw and Martin Kelly was called up as his replacement. 2014 World Cup. Progress. Head coach. Roy Hodgson. England's final squad was announced on 12 May 2014, including 7 standby squad members: John Ruddy, John Flanagan, John Stones, Michael Carrick, Tom Cleverley, Andy Carroll and Jermaine Defoe. Of those 7, only Stones and Flanagan joined the rest of the squad at a training camp in Portugal, with Stones serving as a like-for-like replacement option for Phil Jones, who was still recovering from a shoulder injury. Both Stones and Flanagan travelled with the squad to their pre-tournament training base in Miami, and are expected to remain with the team in Brazil should any injuries be suffered ahead of the opening game. The squad numbers were revealed on the 22nd of May. 2016 European Championships. Head coach. Roy Hodgson. England named their final squad on the 31st of May. See also: England national football team results. 1966 onwards. List of England international footballers. By years. Caps, goals. 25 caps and over. List of England international footballers. Alphabetical. All.